That's how you play football, Dallas Cowboys. That's exactly how you play football. Hopping straight into the video, man. I'm not even gonna do the whole video. Of course, if you guys are new to the video, like, comment, subscribe if you are new. Comment your thoughts on the game and share my video with anyone who you think will enjoy this content, man. So first and foremost, I'm going to talk about the Dallas Cowboys offense and how anemic we were in terms of our play calling, which I hated. But who really dug us out of those horrible play calls was Dak Prescott, and I want to give his credit and his flowers to him. Uh, Dak Prescott was 21 of 30 with 272 yards. He averaged 9.1 yards per attempt. He had one touchdown, no picks. He got sacked 5 times with a passer rating of 109.3. He had a great game today. Again, after that horrific showing that he had week 5 on Sunday night against the San Francisco 49ers, he bounced back against Chargers, had a tremendous game. He also contributed on the ground today with 7 carries, 40 yards, averaged 5.7 yards, a run, and 1 touchdown, his longest being the 18 yards that he did score on the drive of when we first got the ball. We stalled out. Chargers went down there, scored. We drove the ball down the field. Dak Prescott finally kept the ball, and this is what I'm talking about with Dak Prescott, where he needs to keep his, he needs to keep the ball on those RPO, on those read option plays, so that's why he can get a lot of more yards like that, and he can contribute to our run game and get our offense in better situations. Because we did see that tonight when Dak Prescott was improvising, when he was breaking sacks, when he was rolling out of the pocket. He was a truly dynamic quarterback, and he was making the throws. He was doing everything that we were supposed to do, and how we were supposed to win this game. And like I said, I did say in this game that for us to win, we did need to utilize our playmakers. We got CeeDee Lamb the ball finally, right? We had to force feed him the ball, but we still didn't even give him the ball more than what I wanted to. He only ended the day with 7 catches, 117 yards, only averaged 16.7 yards a catch, no touchdowns, with 23 yards being his longest pass attempt. Man, Tony Pollard, man, he doesn't look like how he used to look. Because and the only reason why I'm saying that is because on that, when Dak Prescott late in that third quarter, when he rolled out and he broke a sack, and then he rolled out and Tony Pollard helped improvise in the passing game. He leaked up in the middle of the field. Dak Prescott tossed it off. Last year, Tony Pollard, that's a touchdown. This year, he didn't score. I've been seeing a lot of that on Twitter where has he lost a step? But for sure on that play, he did. But I think it doesn't also help that when he made that play, Michael Gallup didn't finish his block by blocking Asante Samuel Jr., so that's why Tony Pollard could score. But, that didn't happen. And then Dak Prescott, he did miss overthrow to Tony Pollard. But other than those, that one play we overthrew Tony Pollard, he did really well tonight. We got Brandon Cooks involved finally. He caught a touchdown. He got an end around rush attempt for a carry for 14 yards. Michael Gallup, either we need to get away from Michael Gallup getting the ball so much, because guys, he got targeted almost 12 times today and only caught the ball 3 times. He dropped 2 touchdowns, and there was a bunch of times when we were sending him on slants and Michael Davis was just locking him up. Gallup isn't that route technician type receiver. He's a type of receiver 50-50, send him down the middle of the field, send him down the sideline, and then take care of the ball, and then put him on those type of routes on posts, corners. Do not have him run those where he has to stop, go, stop again, and he can't do that. He's not that sort of route runner. He's never been that sort of route runner. That's why we always call him a mini Dez Bryant. Every single time that we try to utilize Michael Gallup, we try to use him like in the basketball terms, trying to post you up. The smallest DB, we try to throw it to him with Michael Gallup because Michael Gallup is 6'2". So we try to get Michael Gallup on those sort of plays, but we have to stop targeting Michael Gallup so many times. Those 10 targets, 8 of those could have went to either CeeDee Lamb or Brandon Cooks or even Jake Ferguson, who only had 1 catch today for 15 yards. But offense did his thing today. I'm really upset with what Mike McCarthy was doing. He was real conservative in spots. We knew we had the passing game going today, and then all of a sudden he wants to turn the ball around, hand it off to Tony Pollard and Rico Dowdle and have him run straight up the middle in the gut of the defense. And the Chargers, who have been pretty trash on stopping the run all year, locked it up against us. And, of course, we're not you know we're not creative in how we're giving the ball off. We're just saying here, Tony Pollard, no motion, no lead block, no power, no misdirection, nothing. We're just saying here, Tony Pollard, make a play. Here, Rico Dollar, make a play, right? And we're not doing anything creative on our runs. Defensively, we did a hell of a job today. I'm proud of our defense. We forced Justin Herbert to throw the ball 37 times. He was 22 of 37. He did have a couple throws where he missed only because we were there on pressures when he was trying to load back and throw the ball. Dante Fowler was right there on that Quentin Johnston pass right before halftime, knocked down his elbow. That was the one he threw short. Deron Bland dropped 2 picks today. I'm mad at him. He should have more interceptions on the day today. Justin Herbert only had 1 interception, only got sacked 1 time. Had 2 touchdown passes. He should have had more sacks than that. Like I said, Deron Bland dropped 1 when they had win for it on 4th down. Didn't get it. He dropped 1 there. Then he dropped another one. Just had the ball in the middle of the field. Deron Bland dropped another interception. We did really well stopping the run today. That was one of my keys in winning the game. We only held them to 53 yards rushing. And like I said, we did a really great job stymieing a high-powered, high-scoring offense to only 17 points today. So, again, that's a testament to our defense. I'm really proud of what they did today. Although we didn't get much sacks, we got them when they were needed. And, of course, Michael Parsons did his thing today and got out there and got his sack when it was most needed. And that's what we need. And that's why we drafted Michael Parsons. And that's who Michael Parsons always preaches about. The player he wants to be is that when we need a play, we need an impact play. He's going to make it. He damn sure made it. Stephon Gilmore sealed the deal with an interception. I'm going to talk about trade deadline moves that the Dallas Cowboys should make, because now since we're 4-2, going into the bye week, coming out of the bye week on October 29th, we do play the LA Rams in Dallas. So that is a plus right there. And hopefully the Dallas Cowboys can make a move, whether that is to linebacker, corner, receiver, whatever, offensive line, whatever, to better this team. We should definitely do it. I'm going to make a video after this one. We did a really good job, in my opinion, holding Keenan Allen in check to only 7 catches, 85 yards. Joshua Palmer didn't do too well. Neither did Austin Eckler. We had that one special team debacle where it could have cost us points and could have cost us the game. And it was, again, the mismanagement of the clock when, it was 8 seconds left on the clock. Then it all of a sudden went down to 3. And then 2 or 3 plays later, when Dak Prescott threw that dart to Michael Gallup and Michael Gallup got out of bounds, I don't know why we didn't call a timeout. And I don't know why we're so scared to call our timeouts before half. Before half, you're going to lose your timeouts. So why not use them to capitalize and get more points out of the situation? I feel like this game was way too close than what it needed to be. And I'm just glad that we closed it. But again, you play a game like this where you're mismanaging the time, you're mismanaging the play calls, and things of that nature. And the penalties. I don't know what was going on today in the penalties, but the past 2 games when they were close, not the Niner game, because that game was getting out of hand, but when it was closer in that game, we have penalties. J-Ron lining up off sides. We need to make sure that we're lining on sides and we're not giving the defense, or the offense, free yards and extra attempts to move past the 6. We bail them out a lot of times with penalties, offensive, holding. Like, come on, Tyler, you got to be better than that. You're playing at all pro level. Check your hands. But other than that, we did pretty good defensively today. I'm really proud of Marquise Bell. He went out there, he stuck his nose into the run game and was great in the pass game and coverage. He needs to be out there. He needs to be seeing more playtime than Jaron Kearse, in my opinion. Also, Dickie Zua did his thing today, blowing up some runs. Damone Clark was solid, was really solid today in the absence of Leighton Vander Esch. Stephon Gilmore came up with a nice pick, but I still do believe we can upgrade at that cornerback position. Deron Bland dropped 2 picks. I'm mad at him. I felt like we missed a couple sacks today just because we weren't doing great on our angles. So I believe we could have had more than 1 sack today. But of course, that's about it for the video. Hope you guys have a nice day. Stay safe, stay blessed. Bye.